Welcome back, everyone, to Hangin with Huey. I just want to say a special shout out to Twin Bridge Sports as well as StudioPlace for making this happen. They do a lot, so everybody go give them a follow. They make this podcast happen. Today, I'm joined with two of my roommates, two of my brothers, two of my closest friends. I have Jevon Porter and David MAGER. They both play on the basketball team with me. We go to class together. We do a lot together. We do everything together. So, Jevon is from Columbia, Missouri, and David is from Englewood, New Jersey. So they're not really from California. They have their own kind of slang, own kind of feel. But I kind of want to get into that a little bit. So what brings you guys out here? I'll start with Jevon. What brings you to Pepperdine? Why'd you choose Pepperdine? And what do you like about it so far?
The reason I came to Pepperdine, obviously on the basketball team, came here for basketball, but Coach Romar, him and my dad have had a very close friendship for a really long time. Actually, they go way back. So I've always been pretty close with Coach Romar. Actually, two of my brothers were committed to play for him when he was back at UW. My dad was coaching with him there. So, yeah, for me, it was basically wherever he's at, I was probably going to go.
Awesome.
Yeah, similar. I mean, I really liked Romar. I had known him through, like, my AAU coach and, like, a couple other friends and stuff like that. And, yeah, it was really mainly because of him. And just being in Malibu, too. I mean, like, what kid from New York doesn't want to –
that is a good point. I forget you're from all the way out there.
Yeah. So
it's weird to think how we all come from different places.
Yeah.
Because it feels like since we've been living together, we've known each other our whole life.
Right, yeah.
So with that, I mean, we play basketball every day, the whole year. I love basketball. I know y'all love basketball. So who are some of y'all favorite players, like, growing up watching? Some of you maybe model your game after?
Well, obviously, other than my brothers, my sisters, my parents, favorite players, I would say probably I just like watching great players like KD, Bron, Steph, all those dudes. But yeah, I really watch KD a lot. I'll say he's probably the main one that I watch the most.
Yeah, I got to agree with Vaughn. I love just watching great players in general. I mean, for me, I love, like, prime James Harden. Like, I love guys like that.
Hey, you are left-handed too.
I love D-Book. I love watching his game and stuff like that. And I just try and, like, another guy who I sometimes watch when I was younger is, like, Jamal Crawford, guys like that. And I would just try and, like, take little things from their game and just, like, try and put them in my bag and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, I just love guys that can get a buck too. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Guess I'll answer the question. For everybody out there, I mean, they already know Stephen Curry all the way. I love Curry. He's the second greatest player ever.
Steph.
But I love Steph a lot. With that, we do go to school as well as play basketball. And we also try and have a social life. So how do you guys balance the academic piece with the athletic piece and having to practice 3 to 4 hours a day as well as with class?
I mean, it's pretty tough, especially at Pepperdine, because Pepperdine, like, the school ain't no joke.
It is hard.
But
it is rigorous.
I mean, I feel like I have a pretty close circle. So, and, like, I feel like the main people I'm really hanging out with is y'all, the rest of the teammates. So for me, it's just like I'm around y'all all the time. So you guys really are the only part, especially out here, part of my social life. So that with school, it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of, Pepperdine kind of like its own little village. I feel like it's kind of secluded. So I'm just there most of the time. But yeah, it's a hard balance.
For sure.
Yeah, like Vaughn said, I mean, it's a tough balance, but I mean, as a Division I athlete, that's kind of what you sign up for. Yeah. It's like you got school, you got basketball, you got your social life and everything. So I mean, like, I think, we get through it obviously and it's, good, but yeah, I mean, we get through it. I mean,
I think it's interesting because you wake up, I have class at 8 pretty much every day except for Wednesday. And then
those 8 a.m.s are killer.
Yeah.
I hate those 8 a.m.s.
Lift at 10 and I'm not leaving the gym facility until like around 4. And then depending on the day, I might have class after. So it's a long day.
Yeah.
With that, kind of want to get into some interesting stuff. So
let's get it.
Yeah. Like the social life, right? Like there's this perception that goes on and that goes around, talks about what a college athlete or like the D1 athlete kind of, how he acts and how he is around, girls or whatever it may be. Like, what do y'all think about that? Because I feel like we have some really
got
good
it.
guys on the team.
I do
Yeah, we
too.
do. We got a bunch of good guys,
Great guys.
man. But
Everybody on our team's really a great guy.
I feel like, I don't know. Everybody gonna have stereotypes and certain perceptions looking from the outside in. But yeah, like you said, I feel like we got a good group of guys on the team, and especially for me, my experience in college has not at all been like, I feel like what people think of when they think of like a D1 athlete.
I feel like with us, it's like Juan said, I don't think we've really had like a normal like college experience.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not.
And I'm not even complaining either. Like I love like being at Pepperdine, love like kind of like the life we live and stuff like that.
I agree. Man, I feel like, you know, I think with social media, right? Let's talk about social media a little bit. You know, I feel like our generation kind of has it all backwards versus our parents' generation. And then, you know, even before our parents' generation, you know, man, like we see on social media all the time, like you shouldn't care too much, essentially, right? But like I come from the era, my parents raised me, you know, you knock on her door and get her some flowers, you know, and ask her out. Like, you know what I mean? Like how they used to come home after work and see their wife and hug her and stuff like that. That's what I like. I'm a caring person. I care a lot. What do y'all think about that? Why is it that, you know, people like who they can't have, or why is it that, you know, like caring too much at nowadays? I mean, what is it? Like, I mean, you just told me the other day, you can see who half swipes your stuff on Snapchat.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That is
you know what I
social
mean?
media is a crazy thing.
Yeah.
I feel like social media kind of like, I don't know if it would like, I think guys like us were born in the wrong generation, really. Because like, you know, I do care. I like to care and stuff like that. And I don't like to like play that like game, so to speak, that like, you know, it's like match energy and like, you know, whatever. It's like, bro, like, I like to care. I like to, you know, talk to you and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't know. I think social media can like mess a lot of stuff up. But yeah.
I feel like it's tough because like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people, I don't know, it's weird. Like they don't want you to care or like tell you shouldn't care or whatever. But I feel like that's more because a lot of people also have a really big ego. And it's like they don't want to be like get embarrassed, like whatever it is. But I feel like if you're not caring, I'd rather care and get like hurt than not care and like never have nothing genuine.
Fact, like, I'm not
bingo.
gonna switch up like who I am for somebody else.
Yeah,
like,
you should never.
Like that's just
Yeah.
I just think it's important. Like whatever you do in life, whether it's, I mean, we play basketball every day, whether you're an accountant, whether you're a pharmacist, whether you're a doctor, whatever you do, right? If you care about something, you're passionate about something, why not give it everything you have?
Yeah.
And I just think it's weird to like go through life. Like my purpose, what I think the purpose of life is to be able to influence, impact people. Like that is important. Be able to like, because at the end of the day, nothing you accomplish, there's a quote by Maya Angelou that says, like people forget like what you accomplished, people forget what you've done, but they'll never forget how you made them feel.
Facts.
Like making people feel something is important. So I just think it's interesting how
Just phone blowing up?
Yeah. Well, it's the fantasy group chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's big on fantasy football.
Yeah, we're big on fantasy. It's the playoffs this week, so it should be pretty
Making
fun.
trades every day.
Yeah, so, but I just think, why not care?
Yeah, I agree.
Why not care? So, like, I mean, both of you guys right now are single men. I'm taken. I love you, Cadence. I miss you. I love you, baby. But with that, like, what are the qualities y'all look for in a person that y'all want to date?
What's up, Juan?
First and foremost, she gotta love the Lord. Gotta find
Bingo.
gotta find me a girl that loves the Lord. But other than that, I would say a girl that I can just like vibe with, like doing little things, you know. Like it don't always gotta be something crazy, whatever it is, but someone that's just fun to be around, someone that's easily, you know, they're like real cool with my family.
Yeah.
They get along with my family real well. But yeah, someone that's just like fun to be around, whatever it is that we're doing.
Yeah, I would say like I got to be able to vibe with you. If I can't vibe with you, then like, you know, I can't really be with you. But I mean, I would also say, you know, got to have like, she kind of has to like match my energy a little bit, you know, and I'd also have to say she has to have a sense of humor. I like to joke around a lot. I like to, you know,
That's
crack jokes and stuff like that. So she's got to have a good sense of humor. And yeah, she's just got to be cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Fun to be around.
That's good.
Yeah.
So those are good qualities. So what are some of y'all biggest red flags? What do y'all look at like, oh boy, I can't go there?
When I'm looking at a different job, you talking about? You got something on mind right now? Let me think for a second.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good question. Red flags. I would say.
I know one of yours for sure.
Yeah, I would say honestly, the whole guy best friend deal.
Bingo.
Because at the end, of the
actually,
day,
I don't necessarily agree with that, but I know what you mean.
All right.
Yeah.
But I'll explain that. So basically, I feel like with the whole guy best friend, it's like even if I do trust the girl, right? Like, oh yeah, that's my guy best friend. They give that same naive like response every single time. He's like a brother to me. I would never, like all that stuff. At the end of the day, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, look, I'm a guy, right? I know maybe your intentions are that, but I know what his intentions are at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't always like. I'm not saying like, look, you can't have guy best friend, whatever. But it's just like I feel like having like too many and just having like, you know. I feel like that's a little bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
I'd also say just kind of like for girls being dry and stuff like that, like that's a bit of a red flag too. But I would say the main one's like the guy best friends. Like if she has too many guy best friends, I can't.
That's the main one for sure.
Yeah.
I say. That's dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Like
I mean, it depends on who the guy is.
It's just like, bro, like I'm not an idiot. Like I know what I know what that guy's intentions are. Like if something goes south between me and the girl, it's like I know she's gonna be the one to.
I think there's
exactly, yeah, exactly. Like he's gonna be the one to swoop in.
But there's boundaries with it though.
For sure, yeah. And I'm
like there's boundaries, like, bro, I mean, what do you mean by best friend? Like they always hang out with each other, they're always with each other.
Yeah.
Or like what do you mean?
I mean, look, I only have like that I can think of. Like I only have 2 girl best friends. It's like I know what his intentions are, so it's like at the end of the day, it's like yeah, it's dead. Like
I don't. You know I mean, me personally, I wouldn't have like a girl best friend. I think that's weird. Like my girlfriend's my best friend, but
yeah, exactly.
But like my girl can be, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But my girl can be friends with guys.
But you're gonna let her hang out with.
But you're gonna let them hang out with.
That's different. There's boundaries, right?
Okay, yeah. What are the boundaries?
Yeah, like I mean, my girl has friends she grew up with. Like they're childhood best friends. Obviously, bro. Like I'm cool with them. They're cool people.
Yeah.
I rock with them. Like,
but you're not gonna let her just like hang out with them like that.
Well, no. I mean, I don't like. She can hang out with them whenever. It's not. That's not my decision.
Just them.
Well, I'll do it just them. Okay, now okay. Now look. This is different. If it was, Jalen from the football team, that's not your guy best friend. You know what I mean? Like that's totally different. I mean, these guys. I mean, I'm friends with these guys.
But that goes back to that D1 athlete stereotype.
Okay,
you know what
yes,
I'm saying?
but like at the end of the day, bro, girls are smart.
Right.
They know.
Yeah.
They know like what the deal is.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
No. Yeah.
I think like me personally, her friend group, like they're all friends. They're all buddies. Right. So I have no issue with it. I've never been like, oh no. Like I would hang out with them too. Like I mean, I'm gonna hang out with them soon.
Yeah.
But I think where y'all are coming from, it's more so of like, I don't know, man. I know I get what y'all are saying.
Yeah.
But I'm not as big on that as.
I've came across a lot of girls too that like don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll think, like, oh yeah, he's like a brother to me. Like I would never like whatever. Okay, but that's your intentions. But
I think we know guys. That's why we say it because we know how men work.
Like, bro,
for sure.
We know how this stuff works. You know what I'm saying? Like
tight. Yeah, bro. That's so you. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't let him.
Wait.
What?
I want it. Like I wish I could show y'all because it's like I can't really explain it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not.
No, but like at the same time, I want to get to that point where like I could trust a girl enough to be like you could have.
Yeah, but think about it. Like I know
It's bigger.
I know my parents aren't just like my mom. Not finna go just hang out.
Bingo. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
because you just know what the dude's like. I just feel like like bro. For example, right? Maybe not you. I can't really put you in this, right? But like because like you're loyal to the soil, but like you're hanging with a girl and it's like that thought crosses your head and you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you're just like hanging around and it's like, bro, like their guy best friend, that thought is crossing their head every time they hang out.
I didn't even think about it like that.
You know
I don't know.
Like that, like it has to be. Like it's not
know.
just, you know.
That's a difficult one for me.
And I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just being honest. Like, I just feel like that's what, most, because you put yourself in the guy best friend's shoes. Are you really going to have like,
Yeah, I don't know. I love my girlfriend's friends. Like, they're all super cool. So I have no problem with it.
And I want to get to that point. And maybe if I do get a girlfriend who, like if I do get a girlfriend and I mess with their friends too, then, that's that too. But I respect that, you have that friendship with them.
I think it would be weird if like I never spoke to them. If that makes sense. Like she has friends. Like like that.
Yeah.
Like if
that's
I
different.
was keeping it away, then that's different.
If she's hiding them from you and like, no, you can't meet them or like whatever. Okay, then that's a red flag.
That would be.
But you met them, so
No. I'm gonna hang out with them during Christmas time. You guys will see them at the game on Sunday.
Wonderful. Can't wait to meet them.
But it's absolutely no.
Yeah, well, she's not gonna hang out with another dude one-on-one. She could have some. She does not hang out with no other dude. Not one-on-one. That's crazy. I feel like for me, but I said everybody got their own.
Yeah, everybody got their own thing.
But I don't know.
Move on that one.
Type.
I don't know about one-on-one. I couldn't see that happening though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But actually,
But maybe
if they're like
saying,
childhood best friend, I'd like.
Yeah, I got.
like
and
you
plus,
grew up,
you both trust each other. Like,
I
got
trust
a certain type of
her.
trust.
You guys.
Everybody relationship different.
Yeah, everybody.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's to each their own.
When do y'all plan on want to get married? I know you rather younger. I know you. Actually, y'all talk.
Me, I wanna find anytime for real. Once I can provide, then I'm cool. Like if I find the girl, then that's me as soon as possible. Not married as soon as possible. I want to know who I'm gonna marry soon. Yeah, because I don't know how soon I'll be able to provide. But yeah,
I agree with that.
Sooner rather than later. For sure.
I would say for me, like, I wouldn't say there's like any set like age and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I'm not necessarily like looking to get married like right out of college or anything necessarily. But like, if the right one does come my way, I'm never gonna like push them away. I also do want to be like financially like stable and like able to like create a family. So like I would, I mean, I don't really have a set date on it, but I could be 35, I could be 25, really doesn't like,
Yeah, facts.
matter. I mean, like if I find the right one, I'm not going to like push them away.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not like actively like, oh, I got to get married by like 24, 25. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
But yeah, I definitely want to be like financially, like I want to be making money. I want to, so.
This is interesting. So y'all both bring up finances, right?
Yeah, because I mean, like,
finances. No. I agree. Yeah.
It's like,
when I get married, you have to make sure you have finances.
I want to have some kids. I want to have,
Yeah, no, for sure. But let me get into this point. So y'all both want to make money, be financially, stable and thriving. Prenup.
She's signing it.
We've been talking, bro.
We've talked about this a lot, bro. So I want to know, are y'all making her sign a prenup?
Yes.
It depends. I feel like I don't know. I can't tell you until I'm in that situation.
I can tell you right now, she's signing a prenup. I can tell you that right now.
All right, what's your reasoning for it?
I mean, like, I'm gonna sound. Put me on the spot.
Oh my gosh.
Dang. What's my reasoning for it?
Can I give you reasoning why I personally,
let me hear your reason.
I don't
want to. Okay.
I'm not doing
Let me hear your
prenup.
reason. Okay.
Because I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure, like speaking something in existence. Granted, I really believe the whole legal concept of marriage is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, personally, what I believe in marriage, how the Bible talks about marriage is different than how like our legal system is.
Yeah.
Like our legal system, I mean, what, like 50% of marriages end in divorce. Like my parents are divorced.
Yeah.
I know so many parents that are divorced. And then on top of that, you got to also talk about another 20% of marriages where people are like probably not happy with each other, but can't afford a divorce, can't afford to separate because of the kids or whatever. So they're separated living at home. So it's like 75% of how the structure of it is set up is dumb. But personally, I would not sign a prenup.
Right. Okay.
Just because, I don't know, I feel like it's bad juju.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to explain what bad juju means? Because I didn't know what that meant from the first time you said that to me.
Bad juju?
Yeah.
Bad juju is like, what is it? It's just like, I don't know what.
Bad energy, basically.
Yeah, bad energy. Like you're putting bad energy out there.
Yeah.
I see it
Like
both
it's
ways,
like
bro.
leaving. It's like leaving the gym on a miss.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
That's bad
That's
juju.
fair.
Yeah.
I would say for me, I was thinking about that while you were answering, and I think it's a good answer. I would say for me, like the whole reason why I would have someone sign a prenup is like, look, I'm a lover boy just like you. Like I love, I love hard stuff like that. And like, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm gonna work hard for my money.
That's facts.
And like at the end of the day, you don't know what another person's thinking. As much as that could be your soulmate, that whatever. You don't know what's going through another person's mind. Now, I'm not saying like, I'm not insecure about that necessarily, whatever, but it's just like that hard-earned money is one thing. And then like, I feel like, your love for somebody else. That doesn't mean I don't love you any less. That doesn't mean, like, we're still good, whatever. If we were to somehow break up, get a divorce, whatever, I'm still going to like take care of you if I have a lot of money and stuff like that. Like, so, I mean, yeah, that's how I'd answer it. Yeah.
No, I see both ways. I get what you're saying, like talking about speaking to existence. So it's like, why would we even sign that thinking like, oh, we might get divorced? But then I also see his point because a lot of people are good at playing the role too. So you don't even know. And even if they aren't playing the role, you never know what could happen.
Right.
Yeah, you never know.
It's like,
I mean, that is, yeah, but.
With like.
It's sick and it's sickening to think about too.
Or like bro, but like, Aaron, we was just talking about what Aaron Gordon,
Gordon,
like how he was going on that.
Crazy.
Yeah. How
Wait,
he
what
went-
happened? Explain that.
So he went on this date with this one little John, and he seen that I don't know how it happened. I don't know the full story, whatever. But
yeah.
when they were together at the date, he seen on her phone like the last thing she's looked up on Safari, whatever, was like Aaron Gordon's net worth. Like that's what she's thinking about going into the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like she might, yeah. That's
So it's like I can see why people think
bad.
like a lot of people, a lot of guys might think like, oh, a lot of girls are just in it for the bread and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough question because maybe my mindset, maybe when I do get married, my mindset's completely different. Like, no, we don't need to sign a prenup.
Yeah, no.
But
I mean, you
as
talk
of
about
right
the
now-
sunset prenup.
Right. Yeah. Sunset prenup. It's like
Yeah.
kind of when like you're married for a certain amount of time. Like if you're married for 5-10 years, whatever it may be, like that prenup kind of like fades away. So there's that too.
Oh.
But I don't know. It's definitely a great question, but it's something that like
Yeah.
right now I'm saying yes, she's definitely signing a prenup.
Yeah.
But maybe when I get married, you never know. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wish our marriage system was different because obviously it's not working. Granted, I mean, I want to have a big wedding. Do y'all want big weddings?
Yeah, that's gonna be the
not
most lit
for
night of my
You
life.
don't want a big wedding? I want a
Nah.
huge wedding.
I want a huge wedding.
I just want my close circle there. My people's, her people's, and we straight.
Yeah.
Respect, but
I don't need a bunch of
I
people.
want a big ass wedding.
Mine's still gonna be lit, but I don't need a bunch of people there that like I haven't talked to in forever. Like just some
Yeah.
random people I haven't talked to since
I
8th
feel
grade.
you.
All you guys finna be at my wedding.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Like we all
No,
close,
yeah,
Like, so
yeah.
y'all finna be at mine, but it's like tight circle for me.
Yeah, I feel you.
You guys finna be lit. Like
What? Yes, bro.
wait, what's a big wedding? Like how many people?
I don't know, but like, I mean, I don't know the numbers. I love weddings. Like I've been to a couple weddings. I have fun. It's a lot of fun seeing weddings, but I don't know. I just want a lot of people there. Like if you're a far relative,
Yeah.
please come.
Yeah.
Like if
Have the
I've
time of
talked
your
to you
life.
once in my life, you can come to the wedding.
I'm with that.
But also, I think it'd be cool to have like a destination wedding. Granted,
Yeah,
depending on
perhaps.
where I get married.
What's that?
A destination wedding's like where you go somewhere else, and the wedding's like if I was to go to Italy and get married in Italy. If I was to get married in Italy,
Yeah.
then then everybody got to come travel there. But I don't know. I think a big wedding would be fun,
Yeah. No, I agree. I totally agree.
especially like.
Let me ask you this.
I mean, it's your moment. You know what I mean?
yeah, facts.
And
Are
you
you
get, like,
gonna
this-
let me talk at your wedding?
Absolutely not.
What
Why?
about you?
Why is
We're not
that?
talking about
Why is
wedding.
that? Why can't I talk at your wedding?
Who's gonna talk at my wedding? I'll let my dad talk.
No, but
I mean,
answer the
yeah.
question.
Well, no. Why can't I talk at the
wouldn't
wedding?
you?
I'm your best friend. Why can't I talk at your wedding?
You could talk at my wedding
But why'd you say no originally?
because you have no filter.
All right, fair. That's
And like, there's gonna be a lot of people there.
There is.
You know what I mean?
But Cadence knows the deal.
Matter of fact, it's not my decision. She not letting you talk at the wedding. You know
she knows the
not.
deal. Cadence, I know you're gonna let me talk at the wedding. Like,
You can. Toast.
yeah, I'm gonna stand up and do it. Anyway.
Can I talk at y'all
don't
wedding?
care.
Yeah, you can go ahead. I trust you.
Yeah, you can talk about it.
Who's gonna be y'all best man?
You probably.
My
Yeah,
brother.
my brother.
Yeah.
Both y'all gonna be up there behind.
I'll
me.
probably have my dad. as
Like
my best
you know
man.
how like the ring bearers, both y'all are gonna be behind
Yeah, I
me.
know.
You talking about
sure.
the groomsmen?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I already got about because I already have 5 brothers, so I already got
And you-
5 right there. 5.
A lot of weddings.
So mine's
You
gonna
do come
be
from a big family. How many
Yeah.
siblings do you have?
7. Well, yeah, 3 sisters, 4 brothers, a brother-in-law himself. 5 brothers, 3 sisters.
That's dope though. Having such a big family.
Nah,
No, this-
Having
did you like-
brothers
did
and
you
stuff
like
like
that?
that. Like
Yeah,
Growing
for
up
sure.
with it?
It was crazy. Like
what were the
it
ones
was
battles
fun.
like? That's my question.
what?
The ones battles.
It wasn't
That, like-
ones, it was 2s.
Yeah.
We didn't even have
Okay,
to do
yeah,
Oh,
you got
yeah.
four
but yeah.
siblings. Yeah.
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 Nah, it was crazy. It was a lot of fun though. Like I wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But it was crazy because we was all homeschooled until high school too. So we was all
Yeah,
at the crib.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That
Did it
is
get
crazy.
annoying after a while? Like, did you get frustrated?
I mean, there's times like I would get
Especially,
annoyed
like,
with
you're
one
sleeping in the
sibling,
same
but
room.
then it's like you get annoyed with one sibling, there's 6 others. So it's like if you get annoyed with someone,
Like,
do
you
something.
cool off.
and then you cool, but
Yeah,
then you're
I'm
cool
cool
the next day. Yeah, but then
I'm
you
cool
got
off Tay, but Coben, what's up, bro?
yeah, exactly. But then you cool with him the next hour. So it's just like, yeah, nah, it was a lot of fun.
I feel like that's also like us living together. It's like I love like you guys are my brothers. I love you guys to death.
Yeah.
But it's like living together every single day. It's like we get in fights all the time.
No,
Like,
yeah,
we get
it's
fights,
tough.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like we
It's
fight.
tough, for
It's
sure.
tough. I mean, like, but
Because we're
I wouldn't
always
have
with
it
each
any
other.
other way. Like I love
Yeah,
living
yeah.
with you guys and stuff like that. But there's times where I want to take your head off sometimes. Like you piss me off sometimes.
Yeah.
But both y'all. But
Yeah, at the end of the day,
And
it's
then,
all
yeah.
love.
You
Yeah,
have one
exactly.
sister, Nora.
yeah, Nora. Shout out to Nora.
Shout out to Nora. What was it like growing up with her?
She was cool. I mean, so when we were younger, we used to fight like all the time. Like
Really?
it was always like, competing for something, attention, whatever it was. But like I feel like as we got older, like I started to realize that she was really like my built-in best friend. And like we would tell each other everything. And like especially since I moved to California, like she calls me all the time and stuff like that. And that's really my dog. I love her. So I mean, like as we got older and like matured, it was like, we became a lot closer.
Yeah.
And even when we
Yeah.
were fighting, it was always
I love
like,
Nora. She's awesome.
you have love for them, but it's like you're always like fighting, like when you're younger
No,
and
yeah,
stuff like that.
facts.
But yeah, that's my built-in best friend.
Me and my middle sister, we used to fight a lot when I was younger
Yeah,
on my mom's side. But I mean, I grew up with 3 younger sisters, so
yeah.
it's different.
I
always
feel like
kinda
it's
wanted a
basic.
brother.
That's basic human nature. You
Yeah.
fight with your siblings, like that's just.
Did you want a brother?
I mean, like yeah,
I wanted.
yeah.
a
I
brother.
feel like it would have been cool having like either an older or younger brother, but yeah, it's cool.
Because like I
having
could
Yeah,
never
that's
like
crazy.
I can never
both y'all
like
only
fight
got
my
sisters.
sisters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
all you
And my
can do is,
dad,
like, all you
my
can do is,
dad
like,
is
piss them off.
always gonna take my
right,
sister's
exactly.
side.
Like,
Always, bro. Like,
and that
always
was always a
taking
good
her side.
lesson, I think, too, because it was like this is how you're supposed to treat girls. Like, you
No,
know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like,
that
this is-
that did help.
like, you're not
Growing up
supposed
with
to,
women
like,
does help.
hit your sister, like,
No, facts,
like,
yeah.
or you're not supposed to like. Because when I was like 8 and she was like 6 years old, and we would like play fight,
Play
and I
fight,
would
yeah.
get, like too rough with her, and so, and then
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like your dad's always gonna side with the sister, and that's
No. You liked having brothers though?
Yeah.
You like having brothers?
Yeah, it's a blast. I'm glad I got both though. Like I can experience both.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, each relationship is. I mean, all of them are the same, but all of them are different too. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone in the family is super close.
I put you on the spot. Who are you closest with?
I can't really say there's like we're all. It's crazy how
Yeah.
close. Like we're all always talking all that, but it's like kind of like pairs. It's like Breesy, Mike Tay, Miko, Isaac, Jada. But then it's
Yeah.
like they would all growing up. They'd always make us be like, "Who's your best friend?" And I'd have to say Coben.
Really?
I would have to say. and Bree-
That is funny.
Yeah, they would all, you'd all have to say your pair. But no, all of us are like so super close.
That's dope though. That's dope.
What was it like? How much did y'all eat?
Bro, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
what was the food going through that house?
No, it was-
that's crazy.
Yeah, growing up,
And
that
those
was
guys are like
too?
6'11".
Were y'all vegan growing up the whole time?
vegetarian.
Vegetarian?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're all vegetarian. So it was
You guys are all,
crazy.
like 6'11".
Yeah, I don't know how my mom did it, how my dad did it, but they found a way. That's
Bro,
dope,
that's
yeah.
crazy,
That's really
bro.
cool. That's really cool.
And y'all are all kind of close in age too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
So who's Bree's the oldest?
Bree's the oldest.
How old is she?
Like, she like 28.
Yeah.
I
And Bree has Kai.
She's like 28, yeah. And then Jade is 15.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's 8 kids within 13 years. And then Bree, yeah, she has a child now, Kai, my nephew.
Kai. Shout out Kai.
My boy Kai, yeah.
Big guy. Shout out Kai, man. Shout out Kai.
Nah, yeah.
He's huge.
Huge, bro. He's gonna be he's gonna be very, because she's like 6'2", 6'3", and Reese is like, I think like 6'3"-ish, 6'4", somewhere
That's
around
crazy.
there.
What were like the environments in high school like growing up with? Yeah, honestly, let's talk about that. Like growing up watching, because you have how many of them are older?
Wait, hold on. 5.
You remember?
You have 5 older siblings.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Whoa. So what were their high school games like? Like I know you said
All of them
Breeze were lit.
Who? Yeah. No, all Bree and C, their games for like, especially in Columbia, like now, or when I was back in high school, like going to the girls' games, none of the girls' games would be lit. But growing up, like Bree and C's, their team was, I think they were like top 5 in the nation or something.
Really?
So all their games would be sold out lit.
Crazy.
And then Michael and Jonte, like,
Oh yeah,
their games were stupid
different,
lit.
yeah.
And then when we went to Seattle at Nathan Hale, Mike Kobe and Jonte.
Wait, so when were you in Seattle?
I believe that was my 7th grade year.
So you were in Columbia and then you moved to Seattle?
Yeah. Well, I was born in Indiana.
Yeah.
Moved around there, then moved to Missouri. Yeah. Then went to Seattle for a year. That was a crazy year. Yeah. Like, yeah, I like Seattle a lot. So I was on the West Coast like 1 year.
man.
But it wasn't even a full year actually. Yeah. But yeah, that was crazy too.
But they didn't lose a game that year, right?
Yeah, I think the year before they only won like a couple games, like one of the worst teams in the city.
Yeah.
And then the next year we
Bro,
moved there.
that team is.
I remember watching them when I was in like 8th grade. Like, oh my god.
No, their
because
games.
B-Roy
Guys are
was the
elite,
coach,
like-
Yeah, B-Roy was.
and they
the coach.
had
I remember that. Yeah.
obviously Mike and Tay.
They had
And then
Mike Tay,
PJ Fuller.
Coben, yeah, PJ Fuller.
Coben was on that team.
Yeah, he was a freshman. And you know what's
Wasn't
crazy?
Marjan on that team?
Marjan
Yeah,
was
Marjan was on that
Whoa.
team. He was a
Marjan, yeah.
freshman.
That's
But he was
crazy.
he was still like super good at that
Yeah.
time, but he didn't even get like in the games that much.
Yeah.
Because they only had like a 6-man rotation. It was
that's
crazy. Marjan would get
Bro,
in the
they were
games, but, yeah.
so good. I remember those.
I remember like
watching
looking
that
up-
YouTube
yeah,
was
bro.
crazy.
Always like 7th, 8th grade. Like me and my boys would like watch those
Yeah,
games
bro.
all the time on YouTube. Like
No, those games would be
That's crazy.
bro. Especially when they'd play like Garfield with
Oh yeah.
they'd play
Oh,
Were the beach games lit?
Beach with Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter, yeah.
Everybody
He
always thought
was
we were
nice.
related.
You and
They thought we
Porter,
were,
Kevin
Kevin
Porter
Porter.
Jr., yeah.
They thought
Oh,
our
really?
family was related with Kevin. Yeah,
he was a bucket.
bucket.
man.
Still is.
Yeah,
Your high school games were lit. For those watching, he averaged 30 points a game in high school.
That
So
was fun. That was fun.
it was lit.
Yeah.
I mean, 30 a game is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
That
it was
30
fun.
a game? Yeah, what
Yeah,
was
high school was cool. I mean, like,
because you started as a freshman in high school?
yeah, I started as a freshman. Yeah. I
And
mean,
you
for,
averaged how much your freshman year?
My freshman year, I averaged like 11.
And then what'd you average sophomore year?
My sophomore year, I averaged like 20. And then my junior year, we didn't have a junior year. Well,
Yeah.
we had like 3 games my junior
Do you think
year.
you would have broke the scoring record in the state?
I don't think I would have broke the scoring record in the state because DeJuan Wagner, but I definitely would have cracked 2K for sure. I
That's
mean,
a
I
lot
think
of
I
bucks.
finished with like 1,700. So like,
That's
if I had a junior
crazy.
year, which is
that
like
is
one of the
wild.
prime years, like if I had a junior year, I definitely would have had 2,000. So I mean, yeah, high school was cool though. I mean, you know, yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, bro. High school actually. Now that I think about it, now that we're older, it was fun.
I feel
Like,
that's
looking
what,
back
bro.
on it,
That's what
it's
a lot
crazy.
of stuff like though. It'd be
Yeah.
like in the moment you feel like it sucks.
You
but
don't-
looking
yeah.
back on
Like
it,
in high
or you
school,
don't
you're looking
appreciate
forward to get to college, and you're looking forward to hooping
Yeah.
college and stuff like that. And then once you get to college, you like look
Yeah,
back
no.
and you're like, whoa.
That's all.
Because
Just,
college
High
is a lot
school
of
was
fun.
like, you know, like we talk about our high school stuff all the time.
High
Like,
school's fun. I mean, I'm
like-
super close with my
right? Yeah,
high
I'm
school
super
coach,
close to my
too.
high school coach. I
Yeah,
talk to
me
him
too.
all
I
the
talk to
time.
him all the time.
Like,
I feel like that's life in general though. A lot of
sure.
people like, or you, like me especially.
Me
I'm always
too.
like in the moment. I'm like, man, this sucks, whatever. But like instead of really fully appreciating where I'm
Yeah.
at,
Yeah.
and once you get in the future, you look like back like, man, that was so.
because I'm
fun.
sure, like,
Facts.
I think I told you this the other day too. It's like, you know, you're probably gonna be in the NBA within the next year or two. Like, I told you this the other day though. Like, you gotta like really appreciate where you're at too, though.
Yeah,
And like
fact.
kind of like live in the moment because you're gonna get to the league and then you're gonna be like, you know, college was fun though.
Yeah,
like
nah,
I made a lot of
it's just
friends.
the
Like,
league's
you
a
know
whole
what I'm saying?
different experience.
And I
Yeah,
feel like
it is.
yeah, but like you said, that's life. It's like you know,
No,
You get to one point in your life and you look back and you're like, man, like that was a fun time.
high school is just way more innocent, easy.
Right. Yeah. Like it was just, I feel like everything was easy.
Like
in high school.
I feel like no one had
honestly.
like bad intentions in high
Right.
school.
Yeah.
Basketball was easier, I think.
Basketball was easy.
sure.
School was easy.
Basketball
Everything was easy. Like
Basketball was just, I don't know, bro. Like, my coach, we did scout and all that stuff, and I came from two
we didn't
pretty
really
good
scout
programs.
like that.
But you can't, like, there's not enough film.
Yeah, it's like you're watching on Huddle, like a couple of games.
Like
But I mean,
our
I
coach
was
used to give us
fortunate
like a packet in high school and like, all right, this is
Really?
the scouting report. Like this
We
guy
didn't
can
even do
shoot.
that.
This guy can, whatever.
Yeah,
So I
he
mean,
can shoot. He
we
can
would
fly.
watch film, but I wasn't
We
even
watched
locked
a lot
in
of
at
film.
all. I ain't gonna
Really?
lie. I would just be in there like.
Yeah.
It's weird because at college you got to be
we would
locked
mess
in.
around.
have
Like
to.
in high
You
school,
look
we would just
goofy.
mess
Yeah.
around. Like,
Yeah,
we
but
just
high
mess around,
school,
I feel like.
yeah, I'll be locked in. But it's like somehow when you're playing a team like, especially where I'm from, like a small town with like 2,000 kids,
Yeah.
and it's like all little 6-foot dudes. It's like I'm not
Like,
gonna
you know
be
you're
in
going
film.
out there.
Yeah, in film. I
Yeah,
can't.
bro. I just want to say this. We talked about this, but there's no feeling or no way to describe like that ball going
Get
through the
in
net.
bucket.
Alright.
Get in the bucket.
Bro, it actually is kind of crazy now that I think about it.
Yeah.
And that's not my favorite part about basketball, but it's
But
just
it
funny
is.
to think
But
about.
it is at the same time.
I think my favorite part about basketball is like my teammates,
Yeah.
like in just the process of seeing like like your development. I
Yeah.
mean, you've developed crazy from when I first met you, when I first saw you. Like just seeing the development like that in the process of it.
And like Max's development, like you
Oh,
like that. Like
His
Max-
is insane.
Max
That's what
was-
really made me emotional. Like, when he
Obviously,
did get drafted,
yeah.
because like coming in with him as a freshman, obviously supreme talent,
Right.
but did not care at all about like
The little things.
the little things. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you could see how good he was. I mean, he
potential
wasn't allowed to play
potential
like the
was
first
through the
couple
roof,
games.
but yeah.
So he would be on scout and he'd be killing us.
Yeah.
Like just off, he'd love to ISO and then sing like, I mean, I think that's the craziest jump in like ability and transformation that I've ever seen in my life. From like one year to the next year. I mean, the dude he averaged what, 17, 18 a game last year?
Yeah. something like
And
that.
through like the first 15, like right
Yeah, it
before
was
conference, dude was averaging
Something.
he was averaging like close to 20 on like 50
Insane.
on
Yeah.
50 and
Yeah.
50 or like
Yeah.
60 and
And he
50.
was. It's not like he was just like he was making like tough passes too.
Yeah, tough,
and-
like
Yeah.
playmaking. I'm like,
Like,
oh
yeah.
my lord. I'm
Yeah.
like, this dude is a pro.
No,
I think it was after the first game. I was like, yeah, this dude's going to.
Yeah, I remember that.
You hear-
29 on 15 shots, 12 for 15 from
Yeah.
the field.
Yeah, that's guarding him
And,
in
like, hitting
practice,
tough
bro.
shots, too.
Like guarding him in practice was crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
he's one of the
forget.
toughest dudes. Like I think I've had.
Bro, his length and his first step, like
Yeah.
when he can jab.
And he could shoot.
like,
So it's
step
like,
back.
how are you? Like
Yeah, he can shoot,
that
bro.
stuff was hard to guard. I'm not gonna.
He's one of the funniest people. Oh man, shout out
Yeah.
Max. I love Max.
Shout out to Max.
Last year was fun, bro.
Last year was.
Last year was
This
fun.
year is a really good year too, though. I messed with the squad we got this year. I can't wait to be back out there with y'all.
Yeah, man. Soon, couple days.
Facts.
Soon, you back,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, back. I
Play
don't
ball
know.
back.
I love basketball, bro, but man, just seeing like it is kind of crazy, bro. Because like now talking to Max and like how much he's matured, even just being in the league,
Right.
Yeah.
it kind of goes back to what we were saying about you just have to be, just be where your feet are, and it's like
Right.
the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dang, like I can't wait for this, I can't wait for that,
you
and that's
can't, yeah.
really what I thought in high school. But now looking back on it, I'm like, I wish I would have appreciated more things in high school. Like,
Yeah.
bro, did y'all go to prom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Really?
You don't even remember.
See, bro, I never went to prom.
Why?
I just didn't. I had
Oh, you
no
never
urge.
got invited, or you never like?
Well,
what was the deal there?
I'm not gonna
Why
lie,
weren't you at
bro.
prom?
Like, I was really weird in high school.
You still are.
Like, I still am pretty
But
weird.
We love you.
But I was always weird. My freshman year, especially, I was at a different school
Yeah.
than when I transferred. But I was really like kind of quiet, had my headphones in,
Yeah.
and I was like 5'10", 130 pounds my freshman year. And I had like shout out to Ryan and Jaden Lazo. Like I was really close to them, my brothers. But other than that, and the twins. But other than that, I didn't. Like I was kind of by myself a
Yeah.
lot. So I went to one school dance my freshman year, and then after that, maybe went to like one, I think, throughout the rest of high school when I went to the new school. So maybe two, if that. But yeah, I never went to prom,
Yeah.
and I feel like those are things you should appreciate.
Yeah. Facts.
I don't know. The reason I didn't go to prom is it got canceled my junior year because of COVID.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably wasn't finna go regardless. But then my senior year, the day we graduated, I had to drive to Pepperdine
Yeah, same with me.
because we had practice the next day.
No,
or
literally,
physicals.
I like walked
So I
off the
had to
stage
come.
graduation, and I just jumped on a plane.
I remember that. I remember
Like,
first meeting you.
Jumped on a plane, got right here.
I remember first meeting this guy, bro, in the room in the room at Seaside, and I was like, oh boy.
It's crazy, like, cause bro,
Oh boy.
I remember
Bro, my room
no.
freshman year was crazy, or sophomore summer was hilarious.
So- yeah,
it was
sophomore-
me
Oh.
and
Me
Jalen
and
in
Court
one
were in the same room.
Him and Court in the same
Yeah.
room, and then Mike and Max in the same room
Right.
with Jan in the other room.
Jan got there late.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jan
Jan
got
had
there
his
like
own
a day
room,
later.
didn't
he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had his own room.
how do you do?
I remember coming in, I was like, I didn't even know who I was gonna be cool with. I'm just coming here to hoop, like whatever. And then like, I don't know, bro. We just got so close that
Yeah, bro.
summer. Like,
And then,
it was
like, the greatest part about that summer was the water balloon fights.
oh my god,
The
with
water-
girl-
the
Shout
water-
out to the girls volleyball team. That was
Yeah.
so much fun.
Oh yeah, but then
That
they,
was so
bro,
much
they,
fun.
no, that actually.
Oh yeah, well, we
mind, though.
ended up actually. We shouldn't probably talk about that, but we
But-
ended
No,
up
I
trouble,
don't even care, boy.
but yeah,
Basically, it just got shut down.
it got shut
That whole
down.
thing
Yeah,
got shut down.
but no, those
But
were
like
some good
those
times.
Wasn't
times,
allowed to
like,
have-
that goes back to like what we were talking about, like times like that. Like it was just fun.
Yeah.
And now you don't realize it. Like, bro, I was thinking, especially with Max and Mike.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike Mitchell, for doing this thing.
Who's shouting everybody?
Yeah, shout out everybody out. Shout out Mike. He doing this thing at Minnesota right now. I miss you, but like,
Listen, bro.
especially us four. Like, we all lived together in 815 last
Yeah,
year.
815. Shout out to 815.
Shout-
That's
yeah,
got to be a
shout-
shout out. Shout out to 815.
You pulled up
was
a couple
not
times. Shout out to 815.
Vaughn didn't mess with us back then, but
bro.
you know
You guys did not mess with me, boy.
that's not true.
But even seeing like where Max is at now, and then where Mike's at now,
Yeah,
and like guys I came in with, and was with like Jay Yoon and Majuk and Carson,
yeah,
you know, and them
Jan,
not being
all
here,
that.
and Jan, yeah.
yeah.
It's like I was with all those guys for 2 years.
It's
and like you
crazy,
don't
like,
realize it because you're like, bro, we're gonna be here forever. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of in my mind, like, oh, another day.
Right.
You know, but like them days end up stacking, and then once
It's also
all over-
crazy with you. Like you, I mean, me and Vaughn been here for this is our second year. You've been here 3 years. Like you've seen so many people come and go.
Yeah,
you've
bro.
seen so many people. Like
so
you know,
many people.
it's weird. Like even like on the basketball team, on different sports
Different
teams
sports
too. Like on the
teams.
girls basketball
Yeah.
team, like everything. It's just like
Yeah.
you've seen so many different people come and go.
No, it's so weird,
it's
especially like,
like-
with Marley, like how close I was to her last
yeah,
year,
exactly.
and like, yeah, bro, life hits you fast, bro.
Right. Yeah. Facts.
But yeah, be where your feet are at. Well,
Life does hit you fast, man.
yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on today.
Oh, that's it. We're done.
Yeah.
Appreciate
For
you.
about that time, you know, it was good talking to y'all. Y'all gave great wisdom, so I appreciate y'all coming. But
Appreciate you for having
once
us.
again, like I said, it was a good episode 3. Good talking to my guys, Jevon, Porter, and David Major. And once again, I just want to thank StudioPlace and Twin Bridge Sports for making this happen. So until next time, episode 3 is now done. Until episode 4.